Your results in life are a reflection of what is going on internally. If you have a negative or a bad self-image about yourself, guess what? That is exactly what you are creating in your life again and again. The self-image that is fixed in your subconscious mind is creating your reality of life. We all have a self-image. We have an outer image. It is the one that we project out to the world, the way we walk, the way we talk, dress up, meet and greet people. And this image is an outer expression of the inner image that we hold of ourselves in our subconscious mind. So what is your opinion of yourself? When you look in the mirror, what is the first thing that comes into your mind about yourself? Do you have a positive self-image or do you have a negative self-image about yourself? See, we all have this image of perfection that is residing in the deep, deep center of our subconscious, in our consciousness. And the more we try to move into that direction of this spiritual DNA, which is perfect in all of us, the more we start moving into what the good we have in ourselves, the more our life will start improving. But before even we get there, it is so important to become aware, self-aware of what is the current opinion that you hold about yourself in your mind, in your subconscious. How do you perceive yourself? Do you see yourself as someone successful? Or do you see that, oh, I try and I do not get anywhere? What is the opinion? What are the habits that you have about yourself? What are the beliefs that you hold about yourself in your subconscious? Because all of these habits, beliefs, the perception that you hold about yourself is coming in your reality again and again. So to change the results that you want in life, you must start changing your identity. You must start changing your self-image. Do you know this is the reason why so many people who win lottery winners, do not retain the money that they have won? Why? Because they've not changed their self-image about themselves. They are still perceive themselves as someone who used to work in a supermarket. They still see themselves as someone who cannot save money. And that's why they cannot retain the money. So to change your results, you must change your self-image. And what I want you to do is, it's like writing your movie script. When we are writing a new self-image about ourselves, the old image of ourselves has to die. The old opinion that we hold about ourselves has to leave us, has to leave a mind, a body, a psyche. It has to go away. I'm sure you all know that you cannot drive forward in the car if you keep looking back, right? It cannot happen. You cannot move to the next chapter of the book unless you have moved away from the past pages. Likewise, to create new results in life, you have to create a new identity of your life. The way you see yourself, the way you perceive yourself, the habits. And really, this is the reason that you are not where you want to be in your life, because your self-image is holding you back. So I want you to write a movie script about yourself. How does that movie look like? If you were the director, the producer, the actor, the main actor of your movie, how is your movie going to turn out? Currently, do you see yourself as a main actor of your movie? Probably not. Maybe you see others with the good that you desire. You maybe see other people who are more successful than you are today. And all of that needs to change if you want to change your results in life. So I want you to look at a person you admire, someone who inspires you. Maybe it is Mother Teresa, maybe it is Oprah, maybe it is any person that you really admire. And maybe choose few people that you admire. And then I want you to write the qualities of these people. I want you to write down, how do they perceive themselves? How do they see themselves? How do they see this world? I want you to write on the qualities that they have. Maybe they associate themselves with that they're focused, they are very diligent people, they are driven, they are inspired, they're successful. That is the image that they hold about themselves. And all of that needs to be applied by you in your life. So let's write down a movie script. Write down, first of all, what is it that you want? How do you want to live your life? What does your day look like? How are you spending your day? What is the work-life balance that you have? How many holidays are you going in a year for? All of that needs to be written on a piece of paper. Put pen to paper. It's literally writing your life script. It's not just the script of a movie, it's your life script. Look at all areas of your life, the spirituality, what do you want to give back to the community, what is your career telling you, your success, all of that, the money that you want to earn, the money probably that you want to save, the investments, everything. Look at every area of your life, your relationships, your health. And I want you to write out everything how you want it to be. And this is like writing script one, like about your health, then about your relationships. And I then want you to go further and write down from your end goal. So the perfect health that you have, the perfect business that you're running, the perfect career that you have, all of that. And from that end, what type of beliefs you will have about yourself? What type of habits will you have about yourself? Of course, if you're driven, you're inspired, you're not wasting your time. You are taking productive action in your business. You're not wasting your time on non-productive actions. And this is where I want you to start really becoming very clear about the beliefs, the identity, the behaviors, the habits that you have as this new version of yourself. The higher version of yourself. I don't like using the word future self or all of that. Why? Because every time you're saying, oh, that's my future self, you're putting a block there. You are kind of creating this space that I am here and that future self is there. No, every day step into that higher self of yours. Every day, step into that version of you with your goal achieved. Start writing it all down, and then every day start becoming that person. I would say start changing 1 or 2 beliefs at a time. Start changing 1 or 2 habits at a time. But start doing that. So for example, if in your business you want to enroll 10 clients every month, start approaching 10 people a day. Start talking about your product and services. Start believing that your product or service is the best in the market. Everyone needs it. And when you start believing in this, what's going to happen? You will start showing up from that place. You will start performing from that place. You will become very diligent. You will become so productive. People say to me, or so many people come up with, oh my gosh, but they're only 24 hours in a day. I cannot, I'm always lacking in time. Time is always running out. If that's the story you're telling yourself, that's telling me something about you. That's telling me that your paradigm is controlling your time. That is telling me that you are not productive. Because guess what? We all have the same hours. It's how you use those hours that are going to dictate what your results will be. So if you are using your time efficiently today, productively today, you're so focused in what you do, guess what? Your life is going to show you that. I'm sure you've always heard, it's your attitude in life that's going to dictate the results. Your attitude in your business is going to dictate your business results to you. So how are you showing up? And all of that attitude is coming back to your identity in life. How you see yourself. How do you show up every day? Do you show up like a $1,000,000 version? If yes, that's what you are going to become. That is evident. That is it's inevitable. No one can stop that from happening. If you start showing up in your business from that place, from that belief that I'm worthy of this, this is happening, and you start taking action in your business every single day, you start using your time productively. What are those I am statements that you are now stepping into? Your results will change. So I want you to write a list of certain I am statements. For example, when I was stepping into this version of myself, I said, oh, I am focused, I'm diligent. And then every day I started becoming focused in my work. I started becoming diligent in my work. I started showing up from that place. If in my identity I had that I enroll 10 clients a month, a high ticket, or 20 clients a month, I started talking to people. I started attending these networking events. I started promoting myself on social media. So your behavior and your belief system needs to start matching up. And that is when you know that you are stepping into this identity. Start listening to your identity every day. Record yourself. Who are you becoming? And then start listening to it. Put it on a voice loop. Ask yourself, who am I in this next version of me? Who am I in this higher version of me? How does my higher version show up? What are the beliefs she has about herself, about her business, about the world? What are the actions she takes? You write all of these things and you start doing that. And remember, it is not in the knowledge of things, it's the application of this knowledge that's going to help you get the results. There's enough knowledge. Why is it that with so much knowledge evident in the world, I know that there is a lot of information out there. And I also know that people are not taking action. And the reason behind is their self-image. And that is why it is so important to change their self-image. To change, because if you see yourself and if you have given yourself these labels that, oh, I set goals, but I don't achieve them. If the story that you're telling yourself is, oh, I am a perfectionist, and that is stopping you from moving forward in life, do you think that is of any use to you? No. So get rid of all of these labels. If someone keeps telling you, oh, but you're not successful, and all of that phrases, that identity that is holding you back, I want you to write it all down, and I want you to release that. And I want you to write this new identity and start stepping into this new identity every day. Always remember, for a new structure, the old structure has to become obsolete. And likewise, for you to create new results in life, this old identity of yours has to die out, has to become obsolete. So we are going to now rebuild your life one step at a time, one brick at a time. And that brick is only one at a time. One belief, one behavior, everything is changing in your life. And that's how every day you are getting closer and closer to your goal. So let's start taking one step at a time. But before even we take that step, make sure that your identity about yourself is all amazing. It's all good. Do not worry about what has happened in the past. Do not worry about what people are saying or what people are thinking. Don't worry. It's your life. Make it worthwhile. It is your life. Let's spend our lives. Let's invest in our lives. Let's use our life the way we want. And so step into this identity of yours and let's start creating this life. So start implementing all of this and make sure that you DM me with all this amazing life script that you are creating for yourself. Good luck with this life script.